How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and we are at the final episode of What If Season 1, as we are at the culmination of what we've been through with these past several episodes, and we're going to see all these heroes band together and try to take down Ultron, which I am so stoked about, especially after the demonstration that we saw in last week's episode. It's going to be really, really amazing to see what does happen at the ending of what has been an incredible Season 1. As I said in the beginning of What If, I am a huge fan of alternative universe stories, and I feel like What If has not disappointed whatsoever, especially the build-up to the final episode with last week's episode, seeing Ultron attain power, attain the Infinity Stones by ease, and becoming so powerful that he noticed the Watcher's presence, and the Watcher not shutting them up. Him and Ultron duked it out. You know the saying, talk shit, get slapped. So and that's basically what happened as Ultron and the Watcher were duking it out throughout the multiverses, and that was enough for the Watcher. He had reached his limit and had decided, okay, I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to break the oath. And as I said, we're going to see all the heroes that we have focused on. Well, I say all the heroes. I say Killmonger doesn't register as that. But we're going to see all the characters that we have focused on in these past several episodes come together. And like I said, hopefully take down Ultron. So I am really excited to see how things transpire and how we might set things up for Season 2. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into the final episode of Season 1 of What If. Let's go.
For Saturday night?
No, don't. Stop right there.
You know, Bernard in accounting was asking about you.
Nothing good has ever followed the phrase Bernard in accounting.
I thought that was hitting up on Cat there for some reason.
Ouch! Just when we were becoming pals, widow.
Wow!
What? Are you scared?
Are you seeing that?
Captain Carter, the soldier lost in time. You have been chosen.
She's just like, what the? Oh!
Stay here.
T'Challa just saved!
This fight to us.
Look, oh my goodness!
Hang back with the giant...
Emperor of Sakaar and destroyer of Thanos.
And the one who's about to kick your moon-shaped ugly mug?
Not you, Stark. You, have been chosen.
Yeah, Tony, you've died too many times. I can't take that. Can't take the risk.
Finally, Thor, Odinson, Crown Prince of Asgard. You've been haven't you too?
He's too distracted.
Thor Odinson, Crown Prince of Asgard.
To be fair, I would have the same reaction.
I know this place.
The pub facade.
Last hope to save all of them.
All of them.
You are the guardians of the multiverse.
Hey, he said it!
I know what this is. Loki put you up to this joke. Listen, I do not have time for his pranks today.
No, I wouldn't do that.
My Lady Jane needs me, so I'll be going. Enjoy.
Whoa! He did warn you. Whoa!
With that, I've stolen more from us.
Seriously? You really are from another planet.
We believe the only way to stop
It's so
Ultron
weird,
is to
because
separate
it's not
body from
his
stone.
But
T'Challa.
this Ultron could be hiding anywhere in the multiverse.
Yes,
Behind an army of killer robots.
afraid so.
And armed with a full set of stones.
He's got a point.
I never said it would be easy.
This is a suicide.
How would you even go about destroying the... Oh, you're answering my question. Sorry, thank you.
The Infinity Crusher, designed to
Oh.
disintegrate each stone into nothing.
Yep, I picked them.
All right, everyone. You all know what to do. You know the plan. Get...
And the vast opening of infinity to your...
That's me. You've done enough, Doctor. You, the guardians of the multiverse.
I wish he said another. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
As Yondu says, never doubt sticky fingers.
Hey, good buddy, good buddy.
Go, go!
Holy oh my god!
Hiding that the entire time?
That was unexpected. What?
Oh my god! Yes! Let's go! Come on! Baba Yaga! Oh, well that ended, yeah, a bit differently.
You trust in the universe, and I count myself lucky enough to be one of them.
Well, we must be close.
I believe the term is.
Oh yes. Oh! My heart! Uh-oh.
I believe that you have
Got
something that belongs
Guardians.
to me. Galaxies with the thought. Why won't you die?
It's a bit... Death is an overrated concept, that's why. Nope, nope, nope.
Give him all you've got. Don't give him a
Oh my god, 2 shields against... I love... Oh my... Oh! Strange. Ah, yes! You're not the only one with a time stone, biatch! She knows. Yep, she knows.
You're done.
Come on, guys! Let's go! Oh my god! One more! Yes! Woo!
Each one just a fraction unique. Thus, the Infinity Stones are unique.
Not parallel.
Of course. The Crusher was designed to destroy the stones on my world, not his.
Ah.
Brace yourselves.
Shit. Oh, wait, is that the Zola memory sticky mabob?
I have an idea, but I'm gonna need distance and a clear target. Can you do that?
I've got the shield. You've got the sword.
More like an arrow with the mother of all viruses in the tip, but cute wordplay. It's for you, Clint.
Come on, gals, run the world. Come on, Peggy! Yes! Oh my... Yes!
It was to bring forth Hydra's domination. But you ended that. So now, I suppose, my objective is
to
to
end you.
you.
Oh, this is so sick!
Nasty one.
Ultron can collect the Infinity Stones, but not, you know, install a Vast.
Peggy, you can be with your fella again. Strange, you more than anyone know that this is our only chance.
Is it the right option now?
Hand over the stones, cousin.
I'm not your cousin. I'm sorry it has to end this way.
Technically, but technically not. Ah, shit. There we go.
We were never meant to win.
Apparently not.
We were here to separate the stones from the bodies.
Oh, is he... Wait a second.
That would imply I had something to lose.
Someone needs to attend to them. If that pocket dimension cracks, if they escape.
I'll watch. I have nothing but time.
He's the new Watcher.
And besides,
Ish.
what are friends for?
So Zola and Killmonger are frozen in a pocket universe.
That time needs Captain Carter.
We're not doing another endgame scenario, apparently.
On a world that lost their widow.
It's a mess.
Wait!
Thank you.
Wait a
Your
second!
replacement Avengers fought valiantly, but now I think it's time you told me all your secrets.
Oh! This is the Loki domination.
Same.
The multiverse, every single world, every story is my home. And I will protect it to the end.
Nice ending. Nice ending. Holy damn, that was a great episode. That was so good. Just the insane, like, fight and struggle against Ultron was great. I was kind of hoping that we would see his drones come into the picture, but as soon as the stone got removed, I think that was out the window. So yeah. Oh my god, that was so good though. That was so good. Like if they didn't get hang on. Post-credit. Post-credit. Hang on.
I'm too fast.
Don't tell me. He was your type?
Oh, Widow, I've never been so happy to see you.
Did you hit your head or something?
A few times, actually.
We'll shake it off, because you're going to want all your marbles for this one. I found what the pirates were after. Peggy, you might want to brace yourself.
I can promise you that this won't be the strangest thing that I've dealt with today.
Wait a second. Is this Steve?
The Hydra Stomper?
Yeah. And there's someone inside.
Steve. But what if? Is the question. What if? Who the hell is Steve? I mean, this is the Winter Soldier, and I think I did make a mention, actually, back in episode 1, actually, that, you know what would be really, really heartbreaking is if, you know, obviously with Peggy being Captain Carter, well, she needs her Winter Soldier, and it's obviously not going to be Bucky, because Bucky got his happy life. But what if Steve didn't get a happy life? So, like, especially since he was, you know, already supposed to be part of the Super Soldier program, but obviously that failed. So what if Hydra got to him and, you know, wish granted? Maybe that could be something in season 2 potentially. Especially since it will be a parallel to Peggy's episode, because that was a kind of retelling of the first Avenger. So what if we get a retelling of the Winter Soldier, where it's going to be the most tragic thing ever? And we know that What If thrives on pain. So what if Steve was the Winter Soldier? Yeah, I don't trust how happy it ended. That was a tease for things to come. That wasn't Peggy getting a happy ending, like, oh, Peggy lives happily ever after, hearts all over. No, that's a tease. I don't trust that ending. I do not trust that ending whatsoever. But, that, like I said, that was a really, really superb way of concluding the season of What If. Like, the Ultron battle against the Guardians was great. Had a feeling that bloody Killmonger would find some way to screw over the team, but power is his game at the end of the day, and what screams power more than the Infinity Stones, right? So, and sometimes power just gets the best of you, doesn't it? And it did with Killmonger, because now he's frozen in the pocket dimension with Zola. And I like that as well, like the stomach face bit. That's, I think, a replica of the comics, I believe. So yeah. But yeah. So Strange is basically a watcher in a sense as well for he's lived the rest of his days within that pocket dimension, watching over Zola and Killmonger duking it out. So, oh man. And I know I said this in the reaction, but it is very, very interesting. Well, I might not have said it in the YouTube edit, but still, I do find it very interesting. Gamora was focused on this as if, she had her episode, but I think there was supposed to be an episode surrounding her and Tony. But I think that's going to get showcased in season 2, I believe. So, because we haven't had an episode this season, unless I missed a week or something. But yeah, I believe they'll focus on Tony and Gamora's story in season 2. And yeah, because it does seem a bit out of place how Watcher was acquiring all these people that we've gotten accustomed to over the past several weeks. Yeah, Gamora we didn't get accustomed to. Although I did like him say, "Not you, Tony." Yeah, you've died too many times, buddy. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances, so... No, that was great. That was super. So overall, I thought that was a decent conclusion to What If. Obviously, it was going to be action-packed. This was going to be the Guardians of the Multiverse versus Ultron, which was followed by a little brief tease between Zola and Killmonger. Of course, Killmonger had to do what he did. But like I said, power is his game, so... I mean, obviously, he was like, guys, why don't we make, things a better, circumstance for us? You can do this, you can do that. But we know from episode 6 that this guy would just go mad with power. So, yeah. So I'm glad that none of the Guardians... I mean, they had a look of consideration on their face, but they didn't have this, 10-minute debate on the pros and cons to Killmonger's request, because obviously we know how things would pan out, so... Yeah. What I also really loved, though, was the Watcher knew this was going to happen. Like, I had a feeling he would do this shit. I mean, he did observe what Killmonger would do, so he was like, may as well just, get rid of him, and, yeah. Well, I'm wondering if he had a feeling that... I'm assuming he did, but, with... Zola coming into the picture, yeah. And then... them two would tussle it out, and then, of course, there was this realization, they have to be, separated, and then you can freeze them, and there's this tussle, and then bam. So, I really, really loved how that conclusion came about. So, yeah, as well as how Peggy and Natasha worked together to bring Ultron down, whilst everyone else was holding him off. So... yeah, there was some really, really sick sequences in this episode, like from the double shield combo to Thor's Mjolnir being multiplied to a lot of other things as well, like Ultron just getting whammied left, right, and center, just taking the hits, really, but it was so good. And then Strange using the Time Stone as well against Ultron was just really, really super. So, yeah, there was some really, really great moments in this episode. And I have to give props to Strange. I feel like, well, Ultron even said, it's you, without you, they're all vulnerable. And that is true, because he was the one to not just put the protection spell on him, but the amount of power he utilized against Ultron was just nuts. So, yeah, I just really loved Strange's influence in this, because he really did the team a solid, and it was all well and good. So yeah, but I really loved how things came about. I loved the acquisition of the Guardians, like especially how Watcher's like, you have been chosen. So I don't know why, but I feel like that's going to be, I don't know, some kind of meme or something like that. Like, oh, you've been chosen, etc. So yeah, but I just really loved how he did his part. We had Natasha's version of the beginning of the Winter, not Natasha, Peggy's version of the beginning of the Winter Soldier take place, and obviously we know with the post-credit scene where that led to. So yeah, like I said, I don't trust that whatsoever. It's going to be something more than, oh, Peggy gets a happy ending. Yeah, Natasha did. In terms of last episode's Natasha, she got her happy ending, and I just love how Nick just was like, oh well. But yeah, I you know what's interesting though? Like, I feel like they could have somehow woven Natasha into the main MCU, if that makes sense. I don't know if that would have cheapened things, but you'd think that would happen. But I'm guessing this is a bit of a leeway to make sure that Natasha's death sticks within the main MCU, whilst also giving her to a universe without Natasha, if that makes sense. Because yeah, I don't like. I feel like this is the final nail in the coffin. Funny enough, I say that. In terms of, there's not going to be any more Scarlett Johansson in terms of the MCU. Like, that's it. Because otherwise, we could have had that Natasha come into the MCU. That would have been very, very mega, I guess, with Hawkeye coming up, because obviously that's the next series. So imagine if that, Natasha was placed within the MCU, and you have Clint who reacts in a, not just that though, but you have Yelena as well, because she's supposed to be in Hawkeye as well. So that would have been absolutely nuts to have this Natasha reunite with Clint, and to have Yelena there as well. And yeah, but also it kind of would have diminished something. So that's why I'm saying I think it might work best if she was placed in a universe without Natasha, but not the main one. So yeah, and obviously she was placed in the one where Loki took control of Earth, as we saw in episode 3, where all the Avengers died thanks to Hank. And yeah, so at least we got to see how things panned out, Natasha getting the one up on Loki. So yeah, and Carol and Clint, not Carol and Clint, Carol and Cap working together, and yeah, so. But honestly, this was pretty fun. Like I said, the action sequences were just really great. I loved the union of the Guardians as well, like how they worked so well in terms of their chemistry, in terms of getting along, and just their vibe in general. It was just really wholesome, and I don't know why, but it did feel like some kind of D&D, I don't know, one shot, in a sense, like where you have all these characters who get together, and obviously there's a mission that needs to be undertaken, and they just talk and just bond, etc. I don't know, it just gave me that vibe. So yeah, but it was really great to see the Guardians just get along. It was just pretty great stuff, and just to see certain characters interact with each other as well, like Strange and Peggy, for example, when they were talking about love is a thing that's a kind of binds us, in a sense, like we lost the person that we loved. So yeah, but it is very great to see a more going back to Strange, to see a more, I wouldn't say watered down Strange, but in terms of his attitude, yeah. But I think that's a given the fact that he's had a lot of time to contemplate his mistakes and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, obviously he knew he fucked up, and yeah, he's accepted that, and now he's watching an eternal struggle between Killmonger and Zola. So, yeah, but really, really great stuff. So yeah, I also love the tussle as well with the Soul Stone as well. Like just to see that dancing around whilst a mix of Ultron and the Guardians were trying to claw at it, and you just saw it dancing around, and it was like I'm having a field day all of a sudden. But like I said, I feel like that was pretty influential in terms of not increasing the damage of Ultron, essentially, because that was very pivotal, especially with the Armada potentially. So, but speaking of Armadas, we had a cameo from Baba Yaga, aka Scarlet Witch, obviously, which was I thought that was going to go a lot more differently, given the fact that we kind of have an idea that the zombies of that universe, they don't hold back in terms of their power abilities. So yeah, I thought Thanos was going to emerge at some point, and I'm guessing, given the ending of episode 5, was it a zombie episode? I think it was, but given the ending of episode 5, we can kind of have an idea that, okay, well, Thanos is going to win this one with Peter, T'Challa, and Ant-Man. They're on their way to Wakanda. Thanos is waiting, and it's not looking like it's going to be a good ending, but I kind of expected Thanos to emerge. Probably for the best he didn't. Because he would have had all but one of the stones, really. He would have had all the stones if Peter, T'Challa, and Scott, they headed their way to Wakanda and lost. So that probably would have ended badly. So yeah. But obviously this was part of the plan with the zombies and Wanda coming in, holding off Ultron, and they could get their way out of Dodge. So yeah, I was here for the Natasha and Peggy connection. It was really wholesome. I love their bonding, whether it's one, I guess, incarnation of Natasha or another. It was just really brilliant to see, especially when Peggy went to confront Natasha, who was a bit hasty, obviously, with her being the last survivor. The heart really connected there to Natasha, so I just really loved that there. So yeah, but yeah, I just really thought this was a solid conclusion, in my opinion, to this season of What If. I'm really looking forward to seeing what season 2 has on offer. I kind of have a couple of ideas, given the fact that Gamora showed up. I feel like that episode got delayed to season 2, because I think there was supposed to be more episodes for season 1 of What If, but because I'm sure we were in double digits when I think the initial plan for What If was conceptualized. So yeah, and obviously we only had the 9 episodes, so I think, as well as the fact how random it was in comparison to all of the other Guardians getting acquired, I feel like Gamora's episode is going to be allocated to season 2, so we can kind of expect that to happen, probably the first episode, who knows. And yeah, I do expect a Winter Soldier recap, given the post-credit ending, because like I said, I don't trust that shit whatsoever. So yeah, but it will be very interesting to see what else comes about with season 2. Hopefully we'll see more of the I give the fact that we will see more of the Watcher, but he now has, I guess, a companion with Doctor Strange guarding the pocket dimension thingamabob with Zola and Killmonger. So yeah, but yeah, it will be very interesting to see what season 2 has on offer. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!